everyone, and welcome. I'm thrilled to be your guide on this exciting adventure through Europe as we count down the 25 must-visit destinations this continent has to offer. Get ready to pack your bags, grab your travel journal, and prepare for some serious European inspiration. Over the next 25 stops, we'll be exploring everything from grand capitals steeped in history to charming towns brimming with local life. We'll wander through ancient ruins, marvel at artistic masterpieces, and soak up the unique character of each destination. Remember, travel is all about embracing the unexpected, connecting with different cultures, and creating lifelong memories. So get ready to say bonjour, ciao, guten tag, or hola as we embark on this incredible journey together. Let's start our countdown with number 25 and work our way to the very top spot. Get ready, because Europe awaits. Our European journey begins in the heart of France, in the City of Lights, Paris. Paris is a city that truly needs no introduction. It's a place where romance mingles with history, where art and culture collide, and where every corner seems to whisper a story. As we stroll along the Seine River, we'll be serenaded by street musicians and treated to breathtaking views of iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame Cathedral. And speaking of the Eiffel Tower, no trip to Paris is complete without a visit to this Iron Lady. Whether you ascend to the top for panoramic views or simply admire it from afar, the Eiffel Tower is a sight that will stay with you forever. Of course, no Parisian experience would be complete without indulging in the city's culinary delights. From flaky croissants and crusty baguettes to rich cheeses and decadent pastries, Paris is a feast for the senses. Be sure to savor a meal at a traditional bistro where you can people watch and soak up the Parisian ambiance. Remember, Paris is best explored on foot, so put on your walking shoes and get lost in the charm of its winding streets. You never know what hidden treasures you might discover around each corner. From the City of Lights, we travel south to the eternal city, Rome. This ancient metropolis is a captivating blend of history, art, and culture, where the echoes of emperors mingle with the laughter of children playing in piazzas. Imagine standing in the Colosseum, the largest amphitheater ever built, and almost hearing the roar of the gladiators and the cheers of the crowd. Or picture yourself tossing a coin into the Trevi Fountain, ensuring your return to this magical city, a tradition that has captivated visitors for centuries. Beyond these iconic landmarks, Rome is a city best explored on foot, wandering through its labyrinthine streets and stumbling upon hidden treasures. Duck into a traditional trattoria for a delicious plate of pasta, sip espresso at a bustling cafe, and savor the dolce vita, the sweet life that permeates every corner of this vibrant city. Barcelona. This city just vibrates with a youthful energy. It's a city that truly has it all. Stunning architecture, world-class art, delicious food, and a vibrant nightlife. You'll want to plan for plenty of time here because there's a lot to see and experience. Think Gaudi, the city's architectural visionary. His masterpiece, the Sagrada Familia, is a sight to behold. A whimsical basilica that's been under construction for over a century and still isn't finished. It's a testament to the city's enduring spirit and creativity. But Barcelona isn't just about grand structures. Wander down Las Ramblas, the city's most famous boulevard, and soak in the lively atmosphere. Street performers, flower stalls, and sidewalk cafes create a sensory overload in the best possible way. Stop for a bite to eat at La Boqueria Market. The sights and smells of fresh produce, seafood, and tapas are simply irresistible. And don't forget to explore the Gothic Quarter, the heart of old Barcelona. Get lost in the labyrinthine streets, discover hidden squares, and imagine life in medieval times. Barcelona is a city that stays with you long after you've left. Amsterdam, a city built on canals where bicycles rule the roads, and a relaxed, tolerant atmosphere invites you to slow down and enjoy. It's a place where history and modern life blend seamlessly, offering a unique travel experience. Picture this: picturesque canals lined with charming gabled houses reflecting off the water. The gentle rocking of boats, the cheerful ringing of bicycle bells, and the aroma of freshly baked stroopwafels filling the air. That's the essence of Amsterdam. A must-do in Amsterdam is exploring the city by boat. A canal cruise offers a unique perspective of the city's architecture and history. You'll glide past houseboats, bridges, and historic landmarks, getting a feel for the city's watery heart. And speaking of history, Amsterdam has plenty of it. Visit the Anne Frank House, a poignant reminder of World War II, and learn about Anne's story of hope and resilience. It's a moving experience that provides a glimpse into a dark chapter of history. London, a city that needs no introduction. From Buckingham Palace to the Tower of London, this iconic city is a treasure trove of history, culture, and royal splendor. Let's dive into the heart of this bustling metropolis. First stop, the Houses of Parliament and the iconic Big Ben. These landmarks are instantly recognizable and offer a glimpse into the UK's political history. Imagine the debates and decisions that have taken place within those walls. Next, we'll take a stroll through Hyde Park, London's green oasis. Escape the hustle and bustle of the city and enjoy a leisurely walk, a picnic by the Serpentine Lake, or perhaps even a boat ride. It's the perfect place to relax and recharge. And of course, no trip to London is complete without experiencing a bit of royal history. Head to Buckingham Palace, the official residence of the Queen, and witness the changing of the guard ceremony. It's a colorful and traditional spectacle that's sure to impress. Ciao from Venice, folks. This floating city, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is like stepping into a dream. Imagine a place with no cars, just gondolas gliding through canals, their reflections dancing on the ancient buildings. It's a symphony of history, art, and romance. Now, Venice can be crowded, especially during peak season, but don't let that deter you. Just wander away from the Rialto Bridge and St. Mark's Square, and you'll discover quiet backstreets, charming bridges, and local life unfolding at its own pace. Grab a gelato and find a sunny spot by a canal to soak it all in. That's the real magic of Venice, the simple joy of being present in this extraordinary city. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a Vaporetto, the local water bus. It's a great way to see the city from a different perspective and experience Venice like a local. Guten Tag from Berlin. This dynamic city pulsates with a unique energy, a blend of history and modernity that's simply captivating. From the Brandenburg Gate to the remnants of the Berlin Wall, the city's past is visible at every turn, a reminder of its resilience and transformation. Exploring Berlin is like taking a walk through time. One minute you're standing at the Reichstag building, the seat of German parliament, and the next you're at the East Side Gallery, marveling at the colorful murals on the longest remaining stretch of the Berlin Wall. Don't miss a visit to Museum Island, home to 5 world-class museums, including the Pergamon with its impressive collection of ancient artifacts. And while you're there, take a moment to reflect at the Holocaust Memorial, a poignant reminder of the past and a call for tolerance. Berlin is also a city of vibrant neighborhoods, each with its own distinct character. Take a stroll through Prenzlauer Berg with its trendy cafes and boutiques, or explore the alternative vibe of Kreuzberg with its street art and multicultural markets. Dobry Den from Prague. This enchanting city with its fairy tale castles, cobblestone streets, and medieval architecture feels like it's straight out of a storybook. It's no wonder Prague is often called the city of 100 spires. Start your Prague adventure by exploring Prague Castle, the largest ancient castle complex in the world. Wander through its courtyards, marvel at St. Vitus Cathedral, and enjoy breathtaking views of the city from its ramparts. Then cross the Charles Bridge, a pedestrian bridge lined with Baroque statues, and soak in the city's romantic ambiance. Be sure to rub the statue of St. John Nepomuk for good luck, as legend has it. Prague is also a city of beer, and no visit is complete without sampling some of the local brews. Head to a traditional Czech pub and enjoy a pint of Pilsner Urquell or a refreshing Budvar. Na zdraví! Vienna, the city of music. This place just oozes elegance and sophistication, a bit like a perfectly aged Sachertorte. For centuries, it was the heart of the mighty Habsburg Empire, and those emperors knew how to live. We're talking palaces upon palaces, ornate churches, and some of the finest art collections you'll find anywhere. And speaking of art, Vienna was practically the birthplace of classical music. Mozart, Beethoven, Strauss, they all called this place home. Imagine attending a concert in the same grand halls where they once performed. It's enough to make you want to don a powdered wig and silk breeches. But Vienna isn't stuck in the past. It's a vibrant, modern city with world-class museums, bustling markets, and cozy cafes. Be sure to take a break from sightseeing to enjoy a cup of coffee and a slice of apple strudel. It's the Viennese way. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a tram and explore the city's charming neighborhoods. One last tip: don't leave Vienna without experiencing a performance at the Spanish riding school. These majestic Lipizzaner stallions will absolutely dazzle you with their precision and grace. Budapest. This city is like a beautiful marriage between East and West, draped across the majestic Danube River. On one side, you've got Buda, with its rolling hills and historic castle. On the other, Pest, a bustling metropolis with grand boulevards and stunning architecture. One of the most striking things about Budapest is its thermal baths. The city sits on a network of hot springs, and bathing has been a tradition here since Roman times. Soak in the healing waters of the Széchenyi baths. Marvel at the Art Nouveau elegance of the Gellert baths, or try a traditional Turkish bath at the Rudis baths. But Budapest isn't all relaxation and rejuvenation. This city has a rich and sometimes turbulent history, and you'll find reminders of it everywhere you look. Visit the shoes on the Danube bank, a poignant memorial to the victims of the Holocaust, or explore the labyrinthine passages of the Hospital in the Rock, a former secret nuclear bunker. And when evening rolls around, treat yourself to a night at the opera or a concert at the stunning Hungarian State Opera House. Budapest has a vibrant cultural scene, and there's always something to see and do. But whatever you do, don't leave without trying some traditional Hungarian goulash. It's the perfect comfort food after a long day of exploring. Lisbon. Perched on the edge of the Atlantic, this city is a feast for the senses. You've got the colorful buildings, the aroma of fresh-baked pastéis de nata wafting through the air, and the soulful sounds of fado music echoing through the streets. One of the best ways to experience Lisbon is simply to get lost in its charming neighborhoods. Ride the iconic yellow tram 28 up to the Alfama, the city's oldest district, with its narrow cobblestone streets and Moorish influences, or explore the trendy Chiado district, known for its boutiques, theaters, and literary cafes. And don't miss a visit to Belém, home to the Geronimo's Monastery and the Belém Tower, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These architectural masterpieces are a testament to Portugal's rich maritime history. And while you're in Belém, be sure to indulge in a pastéis de nata, a custard tart that's practically a national treasure. Lisbon is a city best explored on foot, so put on your walking shoes and get ready to soak up the atmosphere. From the bustling squares to the hidden alleyways, there's something to discover around every corner. And don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with the locals. They're known for their warmth and hospitality. Edinburgh. This city, perched atop a volcanic landscape, is a captivating blend of history and heart. As you wander through its cobbled streets, you'll feel the weight of centuries watching over you, from the imposing Edinburgh Castle to the grand Georgian architecture of the new town. Don't miss a climb up Calton Hill for panoramic views that'll leave you breathless. And speaking of breath, be sure to sample some of the local whiskeys. A dram at a traditional pub is a must for any visitor. But Edinburgh isn't just about grand vistas and ancient stories. It's also a city brimming with life and a vibrant art scene. Each August, the city transforms into a global stage for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, the world's largest arts festival. Whether you're exploring its historic Royal Mile, enjoying a pint in a cozy pub, or losing yourself in the magic of the Fringe, Edinburgh is an experience that will stay with you long after you've said goodbye. Welcome to Dubrovnik, a city bathed in sunshine and lapped by the sparkling waters of the Adriatic Sea. Enclosed within its magnificent medieval walls, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, lies a perfectly preserved world of terracotta rooftops, limestone streets, and stunning sea views. Walk the ancient city walls for breathtaking panoramas and be sure to catch the sunset over the Adriatic. It's a sight you won't soon forget. And speaking of unforgettable experiences, Dubrovnik is a city best explored on foot. Lose yourself in the maze of narrow alleyways, discover hidden courtyards bursting with bougainvillea, and soak up the atmosphere in one of the many cafes lining the Stradun, Dubrovnik's main street. And if you're a fan of a certain fantasy series, you might recognize Dubrovnik as a filming location for King's Landing in Game of Thrones. Santorini. The very name conjures up images of whitewashed villages clinging to volcanic cliffs, dazzling blue-domed churches, and sunsets that paint the sky in a riot of color. This iconic Greek island, born from a volcanic eruption centuries ago, is truly a sight to behold. The most iconic view is undoubtedly from the village of Oya, perched high above the Aegean Sea. Here you can wander through narrow lanes lined with boutique shops and art galleries, and find that perfect spot to capture the sunset over the caldera. But Santorini is more than just a pretty picture. Venture beyond the postcard-perfect villages and discover ancient ruins, volcanic beaches, and wineries producing unique vintages from grapes grown in volcanic soil. Welcome to Reykjavik, folks, Iceland's vibrant capital. This city is like nowhere else on Earth, literally. Heated by geothermal energy, Reykjavik feels like a futuristic city sprung from a volcanic landscape. You'll notice the colorful corrugated iron houses, a charming quirk that brightens up even the cloudiest of days. And speaking of cloudy days, don't let the weather deter you. Pack your raincoat and embrace the elements. It's all part of the Icelandic experience. Reykjavik is small and incredibly walkable. Start your explorations at Hallgrímskirkja Church, a towering landmark visible from almost anywhere in the city. Take the lift to the top for breathtaking panoramic views, and be sure to check out the massive pipe organ inside. Afterward, wander through the charming streets of the Old Town, popping into cozy cafes and quirky shops. Ciao from Florence, everyone. This city is a feast for the senses, overflowing with art, history, and that irresistible Italian charm. Stepping into Florence is like stepping back in time to the Renaissance, a period of incredible artistic and cultural blossoming. We're talking Michelangelo's David, Botticelli's Birth of Venus, Brunelleschi's Dome. Masterpieces that define Western art are found right here. But Florence isn't just about grand museums, it's about soaking up the atmosphere. Start your day with a cappuccino and a pastry at a local cafe, then wander across the Ponte Vecchio, the only bridge in Florence spared from destruction during World War II. Its shops, once home to butchers, are now filled with jewelers, a testament to the city's evolving character. And don't miss the Duomo, Florence's iconic cathedral. Climbing to the top of Brunelleschi's Dome is a workout, but the panoramic views of the city are well worth the effort. Be sure to admire the intricate details of Ghiberti's Gates of Paradise on the baptistery nearby. Welcome to Copenhagen, the stylish capital of Denmark. This city effortlessly blends modern Scandinavian design with a cozy, small-town vibe. Get ready for happy people, delicious pastries, and a city best explored on two wheels. Copenhagen is incredibly bike-friendly, with dedicated bike lanes and a flat landscape that makes cycling a breeze. Rent a bike and join the locals as they zip around town, stopping at colorful cafes, trendy boutiques, and historic landmarks. One of the most charming ways to experience Copenhagen is by taking a canal tour. You'll glide past colorful waterfront houses, historic churches, and even the iconic Little Mermaid statue. It's a relaxing way to get your bearings and see the city from a different perspective. No trip to Copenhagen is complete without visiting Tivoli Gardens, one of the oldest amusement parks in the world. Stockholm, the Venice of the North, is a city that effortlessly blends modern innovation with a rich history. Built on 14 islands connected by bridges, Stockholm offers a captivating landscape that's as beautiful as it is unique. Imagine strolling through cobbled streets, colorful buildings reflecting in the sparkling waters, and a skyline dotted with majestic spires. One of the best ways to experience Stockholm is to simply wander. Lose yourself in Gamla stan, the charming old town with its narrow alleyways and hidden courtyards. Here you'll find cozy cafes, artisan shops, and the Royal Palace, a grand reminder of Sweden's regal past. Don't miss Stortorget, the historic main square, where you can almost hear the echoes of centuries past. And speaking of history, no trip to Stockholm is complete without a visit to the Vasa Museum. This fascinating museum houses the remarkably well-preserved Vasa warship, a 17th century vessel that sank on its maiden voyage. It's a captivating glimpse into Swedish history and naval ambition. Welcome to Brussels, the heart of Europe. This vibrant and cosmopolitan city is a delightful blend of grand history, Art Nouveau architecture, and a love for the finer things in life, like chocolate, beer, and waffles. As you stroll through the cobbled streets, you'll be charmed by the city's unique character and energy. Our journey begins in the Grand Place, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and arguably one of the most beautiful squares in Europe. Surrounded by ornate guild halls, the square comes alive with the scent of flowers from the daily market, the cheerful chatter of locals and tourists, and the occasional street performer adding to the festive atmosphere. Just a stone's throw away, you'll encounter the Mannequin Piss, Brussels' most famous citizen. This small bronze statue of a peeing boy might seem peculiar at first, but it has become a beloved symbol of the city's irreverent humor and rebellious spirit. Don't be surprised to find him sporting different costumes throughout the year, a tradition dating back centuries. And speaking of Belgian traditions, no trip to Brussels would be complete without indulging in its culinary delights. Belgium is a chocolate lover's paradise, with master chocolatiers crafting exquisite pralines, truffles, and other delectable treats. Be sure to visit a traditional chocolaterie and savor the rich aroma and taste of Belgian chocolate. Nestled amidst the foothills of the Swiss Alps, Zurich is a city where breathtaking natural beauty blends seamlessly with cosmopolitan sophistication. Known for its efficient public transportation, immaculate streets, and high quality of life, Zurich offers visitors a unique and unforgettable experience. Our journey begins on the banks of the Limmat River, which winds its way through the heart of the city. Take a leisurely stroll along the Limmat Quai, a picturesque promenade lined with charming cafes, boutiques, and guild halls. Admire the colorful facades of the buildings reflected in the shimmering water, and soak in the vibrant atmosphere of this bustling city. No trip to Zurich is complete without exploring its old town, known as Altstadt. This charming district is a labyrinth of narrow cobblestone streets, lined with historic buildings, hidden courtyards, and quaint shops. Here you'll find everything from traditional Swiss chocolate shops to high-end boutiques selling luxury watches and jewelry. For a taste of Zurich's artistic side, head to the Kunsthaus Zurich, one of Switzerland's most important art museums. This world-renowned institution houses an impressive collection of art spanning from the Middle Ages to contemporary works, including masterpieces by Picasso, Monet, and Van Gogh. And if you're interested in Swiss history and culture, be sure to visit the Swiss National Museum, housed in a fairy tale-like castle overlooking the river. Salzburg, Austria. This city is a symphony for your senses, a charming blend of Baroque architecture, stunning alpine scenery, and rich musical heritage. You'll feel like you've stepped right into a Mozart melody, especially with those horse-drawn carriages clip-clopping on the cobblestone streets. And speaking of Mozart, Salzburg is practically bursting with the famous composer's legacy. You can visit his birthplace, now a fascinating museum, or tour the elegant Mozart residence, where he composed some of his most celebrated works. And for a real treat, catch a Mozart concert in one of the city's many historic venues. But Salzburg isn't just about classical music. It's also a city with a playful side. Fans of The Sound of Music will be delighted to explore the iconic filming locations scattered throughout the city, from the beautiful Mirabell Gardens to the imposing Residenzplatz Square. And don't forget to indulge in a sweet treat at one of the traditional cafes, where you can savor the city's famous Mozartkugel chocolates. Ola from Porto, Portugal. This captivating city, nestled along the Douro River, is a captivating blend of history, culture, and of course, port wine. As you explore its colorful hilly streets, You'll be transported back in time, discovering hidden alleyways, grand plazas, and architectural gems around every corner. One of the best ways to experience Porto's charm is to simply wander its historic Ribeira district. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a maze of narrow, winding streets lined with colorful houses adorned with traditional Portuguese tiles known as azulejos. Stop for a coffee at a sidewalk cafe and soak in the lively atmosphere. And of course, no trip to Porto is complete without a taste of its namesake drink. Head across the Dom Luís I Bridge, a magnificent double-decker bridge offering stunning views of the city, to Vila Nova de Gaia. Here, you'll find numerous port wine cellars offering tastings and tours, where you can learn about the fascinating history and production of this fortified wine. Hola from Seville, the heart of Andalusia. This captivating city pulsates with a contagious energy, fueled by passionate flamenco, vibrant festivals, and a rich Moorish heritage. Prepare to be swept away by Seville's unique blend of history, culture, and pure Spanish flair. No trip to Seville is complete without experiencing a fiery flamenco performance. Head to a traditional tablao in the Triana district, the birthplace of flamenco, and witness the raw emotion and artistry of this captivating dance form. You'll be mesmerized by the intricate footwork, the soulful singing, and the powerful rhythms that seem to reverberate through your very soul. But Seville's allure extends far beyond its flamenco stages. Prepare to be awestruck by the sheer architectural grandeur of the Seville Cathedral, the largest Gothic cathedral in the world. Marvel at its intricate facade, climb its Giralda Tower for panoramic city views, and pay your respects at the tomb of Christopher Columbus. Bonjour from Nice, everyone! We're cruising down to number 24 on our list of must-see European destinations, and it's time to soak up some sun in Nice, France. This city is a delightful mix of Italian zest and French sophistication, all nestled along the stunning French Riviera. Our first stop has got to be the Promenade des Anglais, Nice's iconic 7-kilometer-long beachfront promenade. Picture this: you, a croissant, a strong espresso, and a front-row seat to the mesmerizing turquoise waters of the Mediterranean. It's the perfect place to people-watch, rent a bike, or just bask in the sunshine. The promenade is more than just a pretty face. It's the lifeblood of Nice. It's where locals and tourists alike come together to stroll, jog, or simply enjoy the view. And trust me, the view is worth savoring. So grab a gelato, find a bench, and soak it all in. You're in Nice after all. Tere Tulemast, or welcome to Tallinn, Estonia, our final stop on this incredible European journey. This charming city, perched on the edge of the Baltic Sea, offers a captivating blend of medieval history and modern vibrancy. As we explore its cobblestone streets and towering spires, you'll see why Tallinn deserves its place on your travel bucket list. Our first stop takes us back in time to Tallinn's UNESCO-listed Old Town. This remarkably preserved medieval city center is a maze of winding alleys, hidden courtyards, and magnificent architecture. As you wander through its enchanting streets, you'll feel like you've stepped right into a fairy tale. Look up and marvel at the towering spire of St. Olaf's Church, once the tallest building in the world. Peek into hidden courtyards, each with its own unique story to tell. And be sure to stop by the Town Hall Square, the heart of Old Town, where you can soak up the atmosphere and enjoy a refreshing Estonian beer. And there you have it, folks. We've journeyed from the sun-drenched beaches of Nice to the fairy tale streets of Tallinn, exploring 25 of Europe's most captivating destinations. I hope these snapshots have inspired you to pack your bags, grab your guidebook, and experience the magic of Europe for yourself. Remember, travel is more than just checking off destinations. It's about embracing new cultures, connecting with locals, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So get out there, explore with an open mind, and discover the heart of Europe. One cobblestone street, one delicious meal, one breathtaking view at a time. From all of us here, happy travels, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides.